For a long time, you may have believed that worth was something you had to earn, something to prove, something to build, something to become through effort, through growth, through getting it right. So you tried, you improved, you adjusted, you worked on yourself in quiet, determined ways, hoping that one day you would arrive at a version of yourself that finally felt enough. But listen closely. You were always worthy. Not after the growth, not after the healing, not after you became a better version of yourself. Before all of it, before the doubt, before the comparison, before the moments that made you question your place in the world, your worth did not begin when you started improving. It was there in your uncertainty, in your mistakes, in your unfinished, still becoming self. Because worth was never something you had to create. It was something you carried, quietly, constantly, without needing permission to exist. But somewhere along the way, you were taught otherwise. You were taught that worth could be measured, that it could rise or fall based on how well you performed. And slowly, what was always yours began to feel conditional. But the truth has never changed. You were always worthy. Even on the days you doubted yourself. Even in the moments you felt lost. Even when you thought you weren't enough. Because worth does not disappear when you forget it. It remains, steady, unchanged, beneath every version of you that has ever existed. And maybe this moment is not a transformation, not a final achievement, but a remembering, a quiet return to something that never left. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to become more of who you are. But none of that is required for you to be worthy, because you already are. Not someday, not eventually, not at once, everything makes sense. But now, as you are, at this moment you are worthy. So if there is still a part of you waiting to feel enough, let this be it. You don't have to wait anymore. There is no version of you more deserving of love than the one you are right now. Because worth has never been ahead of you. It has always been with you. And the moment you stop chasing it, you begin to feel it. Not as something distant, but as something quietly undeniable. Something steady beneath your thoughts. Something real beneath your doubt. You were never becoming worthy. You were always worthy. And that has always been enough. You Were Always Worthy is inspired by the poetry book, The Journey of the Epic Soul.